So I found the shield yesterday. I saw the message very quickly. I was in bed on my phone, snuck down, third place I looked, stuck into the toilet, took a picture and ran straight back upstairs to pretend to be asleep again. Then a bit later David came up looking for the shield. I kind of pushed him off because he thought it was up there, but it's not on bedrooms. And I then decided it'd be the best thing to do to pretend to look for it myself, to kind of make people think it wasn't me. I think it did work for the most part. People didn't really know who had done it. And then later on when we were cooking, I told Meredith. And then after the round table, because David had voted against me, I decided to tell David. And I told him not to tell Abby, but it seems like Abby has found out, and Meredith told Hattie, and potentially Scott has somehow found out as well. So it's I tried to keep it a very close circle, and it's kind of spread beyond. So maybe it didn't have the effectiveness of me having a shield as I'd have hoped.
If it was a failed murder on Rachel, then that strongly implicates the people that didn't know Rachel had the shield, which is, as far as I'm aware, 7 mad. I don't know if there's anyone else that didn't know that. And if there was a failed seduction, we've said that they should announce that. Obviously it then makes them a target, but there's no cash prize in this team game, so they should do that. Or there's a successful seduction. Or successful ultimatum, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel very confused, and I think a couple of people are putting too much straw on allegiances that already exist, which you see all the time in the show. They're like, no, they're confirmed faithful. And it's like, yeah, they might have been confirmed faithful a week ago, but like the game's changed since then. So I don't have any intel, and I feel very genuinely I don't really have a thread of logic to pull. Other than potentially the kind of failed murder on Rachel one, but I'm just really concerned that people have formed some allegiances and they're going to keep carrying those through even as the game state changes. That's where I'm at.
Is there anyone you're planning on probing before tonight's vote?
I had come into this morning wanting to talk to Rachel about why she lied about the shield, and I think she gave a fair argument, actually. I'm still annoyed that I had to look for it for a bunch of time after she'd already found it, but that's fine, I can forgive it. It makes sense from a game perspective. So I'd already kind of wanted to ask about that. I'd be curious to know if Seb or Nad knew that she had the shield. There might be another... or Lucy. So I'd like to know if they knew that Nad had the shield, because Rachel had the shield, sorry, because that would help us narrow our options a little bit. But otherwise, I think I'm just in here for the ride.
I also think that based on the round table last night, there was no reason to have tried to murder me. So the no people dying thing has got me quite confused. I assume someone has been recruited and they weren't last night.
It's stressful. I got recruited on the night after the kayaking, so the night that Lewis died. Got recruited, and all was fine and dandy. Played Blood and Croc Tower, very fun, things are going chill. David's come up to me and said he thinks I'm suspicious because I'm good at social deduction games. It's stressing me out massively. We've had a bit of an issue this morning. We were going to try and recruit Abby, and this was all good. Fran was waiting until Abby was awake to send a message. Turns out I didn't have the Facebook chat muted on my phone. Hattie had my phone, so Hattie's had a lovely birthday recruitment surprise, and it's definitely causing some issues, and I've talked to a lot of people and I feel like I've almost talked to too many people at this point. I'm sorry in advance to everyone I have talked to and lied to straight to your faces, and I need that out on the record now. It's very stressful, and blame Scott for everything.
So is there now 3 of you?
There are now 3 of us as of Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning
There are 3 of us. We did not kill last night. Jackson was a straight murder. We did not kill last night. We recruited. We were going to recruit Abby because we were going to look at trying to push the shield onto Rachel, like murder-wise, and try and frame some people. I did tell Scott, but I didn't tell Scott in the context of like the way I told Hattie about Rachel's shield. I told him in the context of we shouldn't kill Rachel. And I don't think it was a good idea, but he said that I told him. I'm hoping we've been able to play that one off as well. But yeah, it's been a stressful morning, and Hattie got a lovely birthday present of becoming a traitor, and I'm glad she said yes.
I said I'm not sus. I'm not sus.
Cool. Yeah, we've just had a round table, and Nad has been murdered, or banished, or whatever we're calling it. Which I haven't really gained any information from that. I was quite happy after last night that Nad was faithful. So when she sort of disagreed with the group against Mikey and sort of threw Rachel under the bus, I was like, oh, suspicious. Maybe Nad is a traitor defending Mikey, traitor. So when Mikey turned out as faithful, I was like, oh well, I don't think Nad is a traitor. That just seems like a very strange move to play. So I haven't really gained anything from that round table. Yeah. We'll see tonight. Obviously, there's now murder in plain sight, so we'll see if the traitors can pull it off. I'm going to be watching my drink closely.
I think it's going pretty well. The murder tonight in plain sight, very scary, very liable for us to screw things up quite badly. But it's a mystery. We don't know what's going on, and we've got 3 left out of 8. That feels like quite a good position to be in. So I'm worried for what thing it could be that could, make it all come down. But I think Meredith and Hattie are doing a very good job. I'm really happy that Rachel didn't go, because what I'm trying to do is ideally vote for someone that doesn't get killed that night, but not make my vote seem too flip-floppy and stuff. So I can still go on that Rachel line, and then, if I'm proven wrong, whoops, for that whole time. But I think, all 3 of us came out with it pretty well, so let's just hope we don't screw up tonight.